Hello Plant Tribe and welcome back to Plants, Pots, and Whatnots, and today we're doing a tag video. We're gonna have a couple sips of a drink, hopefully not too many. And so if you watched my previous video or one of my previous videos, I don't know what order these are all gonna go up in. I just got a whole bunch of new Hoyas, so I'm gonna pot those up. And while I do that, I am going to answer some questions while we play Never Have I Ever. So I was tagged by Roos from Yoga and Plant with Roos, and she is just so super sweet. I will link her channel below. This is her channel right here, and she's so sweet. If you haven't gone and checked her out, please do. She's adorable. Thank you so much, Roos, for tagging me in this video. This tag. This one looked really fun, and I was like secretly like, oh, I hope somebody tags me that looks so fun. So yeah, lo and behold, here we are. Anywho, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer some questions, have a couple sips of a bevy, and I'm gonna pot up some Hoyas. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in watching, then go ahead and stick around and watch me potentially get tipsy and plant Hoyas. Okay, I'm all ready. I've got my Hoyas, I've got my soil, and I have my bevy. So today's bevy of choice is a organic barley and hops type. I'm just gonna get this started. Okay. So, if you watched my Hoya haul video, you know which Hoyas I picked up. I actually have 6 of them. So I think that should be just enough, hopefully. Actually, it's probably like not enough to get me through this because there's 20 questions here. I'll try not to be like too like rambly like I normally am. I'm not even gonna promise that. Okay, so the first Hoya that we're potting up today, I have to sneeze. No, I think we're good. Is the Hoya Caudata Big Green Leaf. Look at that. Okay, question number 1. Never have I ever killed a cactus. Off to a good start. I think any plant person previous to being a plant person has probably killed a cactus. It's not difficult to do. If you don't know a lot about the plant that you have, I mean, everybody's first instinct is to overcare for your plant. So, I mean, don't be too hard on yourself if you kill a cactus. We're just trying to care too much. And I think that's where everybody's kind of downfall is with these, right? Okay, I'm scared. My gimbal just died. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry if the angles changed. I couldn't figure out where exactly I had it. Now I'm warm. Okay. Much better. Anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. Cactus. Anyways, I think everybody's kind of killed a cactus because we overcare. Okay, so we are in the middle of potting this guy. I couldn't get a lot of this sphagnum off, and I'm not really wanting to pull too much on it because I'm not really sure what I'm pulling on. Not crazy about that. I love them, but I'm not crazy about that. It's just a little too stuck on there for me, and I don't know what's what. So I'm gonna leave that on there against my better judgment, but I can't pull it off, so here we are. Okay, question number 2. Never have I ever took a plant cutting that was on the ground at a plant nursery. I never have. Now I'm looking over there. You're back over here. Gosh. Yeah, no, I never have. I never really thought about it. Nor have I ever, I don't think I've ever seen a plant cutting on the floor at a nursery or even a big box store or anything. If I had, I didn't notice. And I probably wouldn't anyway. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm a little too honest that way. I would probably ask if I saw one. You're over there. Gosh, that's so annoying. Anyways, I'd probably ask if I saw one and just be like, hey, you're gonna sweep this up and throw it in the garbage anyway. Do you mind if I just save its life? I don't know if you can hear that. My dog is scratching his ear and he makes this like sound when he does it. It's the cutest thing. Anywho. Okay, so that was question number 2. Number 3, never have I ever spent more than $100 on a plant. I might as well just chug this glass. Yep, I definitely have. You can see a lot of them behind me. You guys know that I do like my large aeroids. It's not a surprise to anyone. And I'm not ashamed about it. I'm not gonna hide it. I have spent quite a bit of money on some of the plants in my collection. And again, I'm not gonna go on a big rant like I did the other day. But if I want to save up my money and instead of buying a pair of like, I don't know, what's like Louboutin shoes or something like that, I'm gonna buy a plant. And nobody's gonna judge me about that. And if you do, you can just be gone. Okay, so there is the first plant. So that is my Hoya caudata big green leaf. Looks so nice. Okay, plant number 1. Moving on to question number 4. I'm definitely not gonna have enough plants as there is questions. Question number 4. Never have I ever bought a plant just because it was trending on Instagram. I don't think I've ever looked at what's trending on Instagram as far as plants go anyways. There's definitely plants that I've seen on Instagram and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. But it wasn't because it was like the next big thing. I tend to buy plants that I like, regardless of whether they're expensive or inexpensive. So yeah. No, I haven't. I don't think. I'll take a half a sip because I don't think I have. Not solely because it was trending. I just wanted to take a sip, really. Number 5. Never have I ever met another plant tuber in real life. I have, actually. I met Christian, Crazy Plant Guy. We were both at, actually, it was a Crystal Star pop-up shop that was at the Allen Conservatory, Allen Gardens, in downtown Toronto. And we ran into each other there. So that was kind of fun. But as far as that is concerned, there's not a whole lot of us around here in Canada. I think I only know of 3. I could be wrong. There could be more. But I know myself, Christian, and Aki. So Aki, I think, is on the other side of Toronto in Mississauga. But yeah, other than the 3 of us, that's all I got. Okay. Number 6. Never have I ever neglected a plant and purposely let it die a slow death. I think I've told you guys this before. I ran into some trouble last year with some of my plants that got thrips. I know I bitch about this all the time because it was like a huge, like it was a problem. Ooh, he's in there. Oh, he's rooted to the pot. Woo! There was a few of them that it's not like they were like super crazy amazing plants, but they were plants nonetheless. They have feelings too. Anywho, I was just frustrated trying to get rid of the thrips and it wasn't working. This is before I figured out what actually does work. And I set them out on my back porch. Actually, I hear this a lot. I set it out on my back porch and just left them there to die. Now, this wasn't like in the spring or summer where it was like warm. It's like maybe they'll, you know, bounce back. Something will come and eat them. No, this was like late fall. I've done this in the winter. I know I'm a horrible plant mom. What can I say? Okay, so moving on. Never have I ever purchased a plant and then later regretted it. Yeah, there you are over there. Yeah, certainly have. Wait, do I drink? Never have I ever. Oh, I haven't. Oh yeah, so I'm drinking to that one, aren't I? It's going down a little quick. Yeah, like almost every peperomia that I've ever purchased, almost instant regret. Again, sorry peperomia lovers. We all have our thing we like, and we all have those things we don't like. So that just happens to be mine. Yeah, most of them, I'm like, oh my god, they're cute. And then I bring them home, and it's like, you know how like some people will get like a puppy because they're tiny and they're little and cute, and then they grow up and people are like, oh, I didn't know this happened. That's like me with peperomia. Sort of. But I don't really let them get big enough to like not be cute, I guess. The novelty wears off. So I just stopped trying to buy them. Okay, there's the second plant. That is my Hoya icensis that I love. Woo! Okay, next question. Never have I ever bargained with a plant seller on the sale of a plant. I never have. I'm really bad at that stuff. Like, I don't go to those like markets and stuff where like you haggle. I think I've only ever done that once in my life, and it wasn't plant related. Yeah, just not good at that. It just makes me feel awkward and icky. Anyways, they have a living to make too, you know what I'm saying? Okay, question number 9. Never have I ever killed a rare plant. I have never. Oh, I'm gonna jinx myself now. Yeah, no, I've never killed a rare plant, and I hope that day never comes because I have a substantial amount of them in this house. Or uncommon plant, I guess. So, I really hope that day never comes because I will be, like, mortified. I thought I killed my Anthurium forgetii, but it is still alive. Thank goodness, because that plant was gorgeous. If you've been around a while, you know what this plant used to look like. It was so nice, and now it's not. It happens. It's not dead though. The roots are still great. It just something happened to the leaves. It got some sort of weird fungus or bacteria. It's like a rust bacteria. I don't even know. Anyways, let's not dwell on the negative, shall we? Moving along. Question number 10. Never have I ever drove over an hour to shop and visit a nursery. Yes. Yes, I have. Actually, I think most of the trips were either with Paula or Jordan. We've gone out to Crystal Star Nursery. That was amazing to see their nurseries out there. It is something. I am in talks with them about going out and seeing if I can get you guys a little tour of their all of their greenhouses, and oh, it's crazy. It's so amazing out there, so I'm really looking forward to that. Obviously I can't do that right now, but it is in the works, so I'm itching for that day. Oh gosh, this is so this makes me so nervous. They're so stuck on there. I don't know what's root and what's spag. Okay, moving along. Next question. Never have I ever bought a plant that was so large I couldn't fit it in my car. Yes, but that's why I have a fiance with a truck. Oh, right, I have to drink. We're getting low here, people. Okay. Yeah, actually, this lady on Garage Sale, which is like Kijiji. I think you guys have that in the US. I'm not sure. Where's my spoon? Oh. Let's hope it's not like a no to too many more of these, because by the end of this video I'll be like, hey! Oh. Yeah, so this lady wanted, she was getting rid of this big Schefflera because her dog kept chewing on it and it wasn't getting enough attention, and she had just wanted to give up on it. Well, this sucker was like not fitting on my car by any stretch of the imagination. So I had to send Jordan to pick it up. Actually, I've sent him to pick a couple plants up. He's really good about stopping places and picking things up for me. I'm like the queen of finding good deals on like Garage Sale and Kijiji. But I hate going to pick stuff up, so I make Jordan do it. He's such a doll. I love him. Okay, there's the next plant. So that is the Hoya mitrata. This one's so cool. I'll have to get this guy staked up, but look at those leaves. Woo! Oh, that makes me so nervous. I'm running out of room. Okay, next question. Never have I ever showered with my plants. No? Do people do that? We used to have this, so my spider plant that is now above the IKEA shelves in my front window. He's up there. We call him Clyde. He used to be in the corner of my bathroom, so half of him kind of hung over the shower, but it creeped Jordan out because he felt like the plant was watching him shower, and it was just weird. So anyways, now he's in the front window of the house, so it doesn't wake up Jordan. Yeah, so no, yeah, we're good on that one. Never have I ever went on a no-buy and it was successful. I've never gone on a no-buy, period. I mean, I envy you people that have the willpower to do that. I've never been in a position where I felt that was necessary. Like, oh my god, the kids have no food this month. But I just bought this plant, you know? Yeah, so, no. No, I have not. Next question. Number 14 is, never have I ever gotten a plant for free. Absolutely. You know, we do trades and stuff like that. Is that free? I also, I mean, from House of Monstera, from my friends at House of Monstera, I got a elbow for my 500. It was a gift for my 500 subscribers. And wow, it seems like it wasn't that long ago, and here we are almost at 3,000. That's crazy. Oh god, I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh, it's so Can you hear it? What was the question? Oh yeah, anyway, so they, for my 500 subscriber gift, got me a Albo Monstera, and that was just so special and amazing. And that plant is actually doing really well. It's working on a new leaf right now, and I'm so excited. Okay, this is really stressing me out. I'm trying to be so careful. All right, sorry, rambling. Never have I ever bought a plant for someone else and decided to keep it for myself instead. Unintentionally, I have. I, a long time ago, bought a philodendron pink princess for Pam, from Pammy's Planty Things, and I was so excited to send this thing to her. I brought it to work. I got it all packaged up. I even FedExed it. I was gonna FedEx it, so it got to her really quickly so that I knew it would be okay. And it got turned around at the border and came right back to me. So this was long before I realized that there was rules against stuff like this. I didn't realize that you couldn't just send plants wherever you felt like it. I knew like across, like overseas, there was a little bit more of like rules and stuff like that. But I was seeing like, you know, people in the US get plants from overseas and whatever. And like it was no big deal. But Canada has its own set of rules in regards to shipping plants and receiving plants into the country. There we go. So that is my Hoya lobii black. All potted up and gorgeous. Okay, we have 2 plants left. I'm doing all right here. Anyway, yeah. So I guess I'm drinking to that one because I did end up keeping it for myself, although it wasn't intentional. I'm sorry, Pam. One of these days, I'll get you a plant. Maybe I'll just have to buy it down there and send it. I don't know. Okay. Question number 16. Never have I ever sold a plant online. I have if you consider like garage sale. I've sold some of my plants when I was like downgrading my collection, trying to make space for this spring's plants that I'm bringing in. So yeah, in that regard, I think I sold a few syngoniums. What did I sell? I sold a couple calathea. Just, you know, kind of like plants that weren't sparking joy for me anymore, that I knew, you know, could go to someone else who would appreciate them more than I did and had the time and the passion to spend on those particular varieties more than I did. And, you know, I mean, let's be realistic. There comes a point where like you physically cannot fit any more plants in your house. So, you know, you have to make some harsh decisions. And that was kind of where we were at that point. So, oh, do I have to? Never have I ever sold. Okay, so I have. It's really hard to figure out like when you're supposed to. By the way, this is kicking me in the forehead. So we're getting to that point. We're getting to the end of the video where Nikki's gonna start to be like, woo. I don't drink much. I have like a drink when I come home from work or whatever. And that's not even like every night. And I haven't had a whole lot of beer at all lately, so I find it's really kicking me in the face. Okay. Next question. Never have I ever deleted a mean or inappropriate comment on my YouTube channel. I think I've deleted one. And for the life of me, I cannot remember what that comment was, but I remember reading it and I just went, ugh. Rude, like just unnecessary. Normally I keep them there. It's not a problem. But this one was just, it hit me the wrong way. It must have been the day, because normally I don't touch them and I'm like, whatever, everybody's entitled to their opinion, except this day, oh no, I wasn't having it and I just deleted it. I don't get many at all, and I think that was the only one that ever really, and honestly, it wasn't even that bad. She was just like rude. You know what I mean? Like unnecessary. Unnecessary. Like, there was no point in you saying that. It had no bearing on anything. Like, did it make you feel better? So I didn't respond. I just simply deleted it. Bye, Felicia. Okay. So, oh yeah. So that's a drink. So it's almost over. Like, I feel like if you're gonna go back and watch the beginning of the video, you'll be like, oh, I can see Nikki breaking down. Oh, I didn't. Oh. Okay. Next question. Never have I ever bought a plant with the intention to propagate it and sell it? I think that was it. To propagate and sell it. No, actually, I haven't. That's never really on my mind. I just want all the plants to myself. Is that so wrong? No, I'm actually like really weird when it comes to like cutting my plants. Like, I have to really talk myself into it. I have a huge hard time cutting my plants, and I know that it's necessary and I want to share them with everybody. And I am getting better. I have started, you know, I cut my varicosum and I gave Paula cutting, and I just loved how happy she was with it. And that just makes you feel so good when you can share your passion with somebody else and you can actually share your plants with somebody else. So that was really special. I just have a hard time working myself up to actually do the cut. So, no, I have never bought with the intention of propagating. Question number 19. We are almost at the end. Okay, there is my Hoya Mapajura. Close enough. Here she is. Okay, we have one more plant and we have 2 more questions. That's going to be perfect. I think we did this quite well. We are so smart and lucky. Okay, question number 19. Never have I ever went to a big box store and not stopped at the garden center. You know what? I am forever hopeful. So up here in Canada, we don't have plants like you guys have in the US, if you're from the US. So in the US, like you go to a big box store, they have like all these, you know, like Cebu Blue and Hoya Compacta and the variegated ones. Like, come on. I go to my garden center and there's like 3 cacti. Like, oh, and a couple dead succulents. Like, honestly. Like, Canada and their big box stores need to get it together. So, if you're watching this, Walmart and Home Depot and Canadian Tire, what up? Sorry. That's called a beer rant. Okay. All right. Thank God this is the last plant. Okay, next question. Last question. Never have I ever met some of my followers IRL. So by followers, then do you mean Instagram? Woo. I have, actually. I've met some of them at some of the nurseries that I go to. I've met a couple at a couple of the shows, or the pop-up shops that I've gone to. Yeah, some like amazing people. The plant people in this area are fan-freaking-tastic. You know who you are. Yeah, and it's really cool when you get to, you know, meet people that already know your story. Do you know what I mean? I don't even know if that makes sense. Their philosophy. I don't know. It's just kind of neat. And it's very weird and like super awkward. Like, especially when you're not used to it. So like, you know, if you've been around the scene for a while and, you know, you're used to going out to places like that and being recognized, like, oh, like when we went to that Crystal Star pop-up shop, like everybody knew who Christian was. A couple people, and hello if this was you, were like, oh, are you, I know you, you're Nikki from Plants, Pots, and Whatnots. And I was like, hey, yeah, that's me. Yeah. Like so freaking awkward. It was so embarrassing. Anyways, I feel like I would be a little bit better with it now, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. So if I ever meet you in public and I seem like I don't want to be there, I am so sorry. I definitely do. I love meeting you guys. It's really amazing. I feel like I'm awkward, and I'm not usually awkward in person, like in real life. I'm pretty outgoing. I'll talk to pretty much anyone. I think it's just the situation, you know what I mean? Because it feels weird, I guess, because you guys can see me all the time and I never get to meet you, and I don't know how to do that whole, oh, hi, I'm on YouTube. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. Okay? Just take my word for it. It's weird. Okay. That was the last question, and this is the last plant, and I just have to put this little, ooh, this little hoop back in here and tie him up, and then he is good to go. Where's the little taggy? Oh, there it is. So this is the Hoya benjatensis. Did I get it right that time? Holy crap. Okay. So I am so excited to see all these Hoyas get bigger. These are beautiful. And Crystal Star is wonderful. They have so many different kinds of Hoya. And it's honestly, and I've made reference that it's like Pokemon before, and I mean, that hasn't changed. It really is like, you gotta have them all. You just want every single one of them. And it's a problem. Anywho, might as well finish this. Well then, I'm gonna go and probably eat. It's probably a good idea. And I'm gonna set these guys in their forever homes. And yeah. So thank you so much, Rose, for tagging me in this video. It was so fun. Now I'm tipsy, so there's that. This is so good. No, not good. This is not good. I'm debating whether I'm posting this or not. Whew. Anyways, yeah, so thank you for watching. Thank you for tagging me, Rose. It was super fun. Thank you guys all for liking and watching and commenting and subscribing. I will put the link to Rose's channel down here. And excuse me. And I will also put, I think it's Life is a Garden, who originally created this tag video. I will find that channel and I will post it below as well. So thank you to both of you, one for creating and one for tagging me. And I now have hiccups, so I'm gonna go. So thank you guys all. I love you all to bitty bits. Have a great day, night, week, month, and year. Mwah!